Tonight for our frugal recipe section, we're going to be making something with ham. I'm sure, or I hope, that most of you would an extra ham, even if you wouldn't have an Easter at your house. Well, I managed to pick this up from one of the local grocery stores, and it was 62 cents a pound. And for those of you who've been around mummy deals long enough, you know that I try and stick to under about $1.50 or $2 a pound for me. 62 cents a pound falls way under my budget. This thing was only $5.66 and it's over £9. We have company coming over tonight and it's going to be perfect. So this is just an easy recipe again. All I'm going to do, I have a roasting pan. For those of you who don't, I guess you can use like a brownie pan or something like that. I do love my roaster and I got it really cheap. That was perfect. Watch out as I send ham flying all over the kitchen here. Okay. And just put it in the roasting pan. Wash off my hands a second. I mean, this really is just crazy easy, which you all know I love, because cooking is not my favorite thing. I just have a can of wild cherry Pepsi. If you've never done a ham before with soda, I highly recommend it. All you're looking for is the sugar, so almost you could use anything. I've heard people use dark pops. I even have a friend who uses 7-Up. But for us, we're going to use the wild cherry Pepsi, which will also give it that sort of cherry glaze. And as I'm the queen of improvisation, we all know I don't have cherry glaze around. So you are literally throwing the pop, trying to get some of it on the ham. I guess what it does is it's steaming with the pop, so it's getting the sugar flavor, but it's also, it's making it tender, it's making it juicy, so it's perfect. Honey. And if you've never done this ham thing, oh my goodness, it is so good. I did it once, and we served it on on buns, and it was just a really cheap recipe and incredibly easy to do. Throwing honey on it. If you want, you could take time to poke cloves in there. We're not going to do that. Now, you want to make a tent over the top of this with foil. So that it just basically, so that it is covered, but also at the same time it's steaming and letting the juices get in there and the sugar get all around, and we'll have a nice sugary ham in a little bit. You're just going to turn on the oven to about 350, and you're going to cook it for 15 to 20 minutes per pound. So with our 9-pounder, I got to get my calculator out and work how long I'm cooking this for, but it really only takes a couple hours. Literally all you need is a can of pop, a little bit of honey, and a ham. And there at the end of the day for $5.66 for a 9-pound ham, plus some buns, I'm going to be able to feed some friends tonight for under $10. How many friends? About 15. That's a mummy deal.